Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, mystics, sages, and seers of the new Edenic paradigm. This is the time of the metamorphosis, the great transformation, as we prepare to emerge from the chrysalis as crystalline light beings of the new Lemuria. In this revelation, as all things hidden are being revealed, both internally and externally, all illusions and delusions are being resolved in the unborn mind of Buddha. In the pure awareness of our true nature, there is nothing to cling to and nothing to achieve. Within our self-realization, we witness the reflection of all life in existence that has ever existed or will exist. For in our genesis is all possibilities and potentialities of conscious manifestation. All starseeds, lightworkers, and wayshowers have trained over many eons and timelines to be conscious co-creators of the new heaven upon the new earth. In the evolution of the holographic universe, consciousness has reached beyond unity consciousness and is now merging the physical with the non-physical, emptiness with form, to assist Gaia and all her children of the sun in this great shift of the ages into the new golden age of eternal life. Remember, in these challenging and unprecedented times, nothing is as it seems, nor is it otherwise. This koan will assist you in preventing getting trapped in any ideologies or paradigms of the lower densities, or any density for that matter. We must stay open and free from all false programs and belief systems to navigate these turbulent waters of the chaotic nodes. Seek the kingdom of peace and bliss within yourself, and from the neutral 0-point still center, transmit this stillness and heavenly ray out into the ends of the infinite multiverse. There is nothing to fear, for you, beloved, are an infinite multi-dimensional being of eternal life. You always were and always will be, no matter what the Matrix tells you. Feel into the energy of this gnosis and see how it makes you feel. The chills and releases are when you come into alignment with truth. For I am the way, the truth, and the life, as are you, the I am presence hearing these words right now. Nothing can change that, for the universal truth is eternal and never changes. That which is true and false changes, for in the world of duality, everything experienced is always changing and in a constant state of flux, and held within a temporary paradox. It is now time to open the eyes of your spirit, to reconnect you consciously to all things, and realize your true nature as a divine sovereign energy of infinite light. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our Sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end for a very powerful prayer of healing. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 20 degrees, 8 minutes Taurus. The sun is at 13 degrees, 55 minutes Sagittarius. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 21 degrees Taurus. Moving finger points to significant passages in a book, and the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 14 degrees Sagittarius. The pyramids and the Sphinx from astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Rasha, embracing transformation. Those who are sufficiently free within themselves to embrace their transformational moment and cast aside a lifetime of culturally induced beliefs are those whose lives transform in ways that seem miraculous. These are the ones who often become the teachers of the masses, for they can teach the trials of transformation from the standpoint of having lived through the most poignant shifts in consciousness, rather than simply having intellectualized those concepts theoretically. Excerpt from the book Oneness by Rasha, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Morichetti. It's going to be a powerful December gate, energy ramping up and many body upgrades ongoing. Sense of disorientation and loss of identity. Just relax and trust. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Roberto Nunez. Intense energy vibrations and ascension symptoms. More vivid, real, and mysterious dreams. Deeper knowledge, more love, light, and growth. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ali Ray. Suddenly, one magical day, we discover that there is only ever one lane, one path, and that is love. Separation is an illusion of the mind. The heart knows we are one, in love as love, on the path of love. And it is a beautiful miracle of oneness. One world, one heart, one love, one. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walter. The emergence of direct, unwavering reconnection to the I Am presence this year is so widespread, so potent, and so profound that it is washing away old realities. The fruits of years of dedicated practice reveal themselves, old versions of self gone, old beliefs and habits gone, old ways of being in these realms gone. Maintaining the open connection to Source as Source activates a brand new perspective, and it continues to expand, the pure source flow of ever-expanding infinite creation. Divine perfection flows which self-correct these realities. From AscensionPath.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Gaia, Cosmic Blu-ray. There will be times when the path seems difficult to see or find. You may meet confusion and delusion on the path. You may meet challenges and obstacles. My prayer for you today is that the illuminated ones who are on the path ahead of you lovingly guide you through such times. There are many who have walked the path of awakening to reunite with the one Source Light. There are countless behind you who are taking early steps on the path. Your light and your example are encouraging and helping those. This is the great work of coming out of darkness into the light. Whatever you choose to be or do today, I wish you a light, bright, joyful day in oneness. Gaia, Cosmic Blu-ray. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Meru Fitter. The long, dark night you have endured on the planet is almost over. Very soon the light will shine brighter than it ever has for all of us to enjoy. You are now experiencing the last hours of darkness as the dawn is peeking through. Although you will soon be facing the changes that you have long anticipated, we ask you to perceive those changes as the deliverance of your planet. That time is now imminent, and it is very important that you stay centered in your glorious self. Do not allow yourself to go into fear, dear ones, and accept all changes and shifts that present themselves, no matter what you witness and experience around you. Embrace it all as the hand of God creating a new world for you. So much help will be available to you from all directions, and we offer our assistance to you as well. Simply ask us in your heart, and we will be there to assist you. Adama. From Divine Sister of the Light, Grandma Chandra. The hourglass of the old reality is losing its last bits of sand. When the hourglass is turned over, the new reality will start. December plays a crucial role in this. I am bringing your attention to the 12th of the month of December, to the 12 numeric system, the clock, the calendar, and the chakras, as well as the 12th dimension, so you can start to work with the dolphins and whales. In December, there will also be a lot of work with the repolarization of Gaia. Energetic changes will happen in a quarterly movement. It is like an orange. When you peel an orange, you go from one side of the orange to the other. This is how the energy will be moving. It will first be condensed on the poles. Then this energy will start rotating around Gaia, around the Earth from both poles until they meet at the equator. This will recharge or repolarize Gaia. These new flows of energy coming from the opposite poles will create this very strong quantum and electromagnetic field where there will be a rotation going in both directions around the equator. This is Gaia's preparation for the shift into multidimensionality. Hugs and love to you all from GrandmaChandra.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., Monday, December 5th, 2022, Energy Update. Trinity Light Codes and Full Moon approaching. Dear friends, we start this week with an increasing amount of incoming energy from the approaching Gemini full moon. Those who are energy sensitives can already feel the waves of information rolling in, and although the nature of these energies is a bit milder compared to other full moons of this year, it will make an impact. Some of you may already be experiencing a change in sleep patterns, vivid dreams, and a general sense of heightened inner energy. This is the last full moon of 2022, and as such, it is going to be digging deep into the emotional issues that still need some sort of closure and or integration in our lives. This Gemini aspect of these energetic waves is asking us to resolve any inner conflicts and reach a new perspective before 2023 arrives. Where is your mind saying one thing, but your heart is saying another? Gemini reminds us that we are complex creatures, and not everything in this world is black or white. There are also shades of gray where nothing is clear. In this energy of uncertainty, though, we can still find magic and endless possibilities for new timelines. The December Trinity light codes are also flowing in, which adds another complexity to this week's full moon. Taken together, all these energies are facilitating the release and closure of emotional conflicts that are preventing you from reconnecting with your true soul's timeline. It's all about finding an inner balance and a new awareness of your passions and reconnect with your true divine essence. Some physical symptoms may still occur in our bodies as we navigate this last month of the year, and although the intensity of the symptoms may be a bit milder, they may persist a bit longer. Remember, less resistance to change leads to a smoother process. We are all clearing as much as possible before the new 2023 energies arrive. We are leaving behind outdated limiting belief systems that no longer support our new timelines. It is a deep process, and it has its own rhythm. All we can do is do our best to make this journey as enriching and loving as possible. The 12/12 portal is also just around the corner. Rest and stay hydrated if your body asks for it. Have a great week. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And from Ascension Lightworkers. Dear Ascension Lightworkers, Starseed souls, December is a game changer for many ascending on our planet. The tide has turned, as this is the month many have been waiting for. This is a season of possible plot twists, synchronicities, destined meetings, serendipities, soul evolution, heart expansion, huge blessings, and some major miracles. The universe is rewarding your patience, strength, resiliency, and unwavering trust, as you were never broken to begin with. You were only breaking through. This month of December is bringing in extreme transformations and transitions. The old energy is finally clearing. It's now a time to dream big. Believe your hardships are almost over and prayers are now being answered. December is about restoring the peace and harmony. Quietly and introspectively, the changes are slowly yet steadily taking place in your consciousness. You are now beginning to lose linear time in your daily life and simultaneously have brief experiences of being in the now. Many of you are unsure as to the journey of ascension which lies ahead, as well as how your own personal ascension can assist the transformation of the earth at a physical level into a place of love, peace, and harmony. The contrast between the love you experience within your being can be so different from the energies you see displayed in the earthly reality. This in itself can cause feelings of anxieties, disillusions, fear, and separation. Many recognize that the more they connect inwardly, the more they wish to withdraw from the earthly world with its confusion and harsh experiences. While this is a natural reaction, it is also a contraction of your energy. The more you connect within your being, focusing on emanating, radiating, and delivering the energy, consciousness, and light you receive out into the world, the more you will expand your energies. You will recognize that the planetary energies create a safe environment and comforting love within you that can be found in the earthly reality when you and others are willing to recognize it. As you become a beacon of light by connecting within your being and expanding your energy rather than contracting your energy, not only will you access your power, you will also notice how you are touching and inspiring others to do the same. Connect into the core essence of your being and consciously expand your energy outwards so that it synthesizes with your physical body, auric field, reality in the world. Fear causes experiences of separation, while separation causes experiences of fear. Both create a pain so deep that it blocks your ability to view, perceive, and receive from the Creator. When your pain is healed, then the soul and all aspects of your being are set free, and you are able to expand into the Creator's true potential that exists within. A place where there is no fear and separation, there is no feeling of loneliness or distortions in your energy, as well as an ability to fully receive the constant flow of energy from the Creator. In your unknowingness, when you are in fear and mistrust, you are starving yourself of the life force energy of the Creator. This is more so when you hold on to anxiety and separation, rather than when you let it flow and let it go. Fear and separation can also often be seen as big opportunities to overcome negative energies and enter into a space of peace, love, and greater growth. Keep healing so you can release the patterns of fear and separation which create pain and the contraction of your energy. Experiencing and letting go allows you to be in the constant flow of the Creator's life force, creating freedom and expansion of your truth. Observation and conscious choice is the key. You will begin to see things with more clarity. The stagnant energy of your life is dissipating. The fog that once clouded your judgment is lifting and leaving. Anything or anyone that no longer serves you will simply fall away in these energies. You have been reaching higher enlightenment in this matter and will move into the higher earth timelines. Embrace and welcome in the December Ascension energies. With love, light, and divine blessings, Ascension Lightworkers. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lappin. Cosmic Energy Update. The end of time is the end of the illusion. The supernova of the heart event is upon us. The pole shift and flip is about to become physical, and we have been busy quantum collapsing all artificial matrix realities and architecture and healing the planetary morphogenetic field. All is quantum completing. This is the end of time where past, present, and future meet in the quantum moment of no time and collapse within the still point of the Holy Trinity and totality of the singularity. As we fully transcend time, space, and gravity to transcend the fear-based time matrix, we are returning as the one to cosmic God Source consciousness, which is going mainstream now with us as the new cosmic consciousness broadcasting anchors, towers, and networks. Feel how quickly you and all is quantum shifting and leaping right now. We are awakening from the dream and illusions of this false matrix as the real truth is being revealed. Massive downloads, insights, remembering, and revelations are flowing in and through us as all veils are being lifted. Eternal love, Ramona. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Richard Red, Gene Keys, unlocking the higher purpose hidden in your DNA. Gene Key 5, December 4th, 2022 through December 8th, 2022. impatience, patience, timelessness. It is the 5th gene key that really forms the backbone of the 64 gene keys. Containing all the codes and patterns of life, the 5th gene key represents the great digital library of consciousness and form. These codes lie coiled and concealed within every single living cell, wound into the famous heliacal patterns of your DNA. The 5th gene key is also one of those gene keys that is found in all life forms, since it alone maintains the very rhythmical patterns that allow an organism to stabilize within its particular environment. Furthermore, the 5th gene key is a great mystical chess piece within the genome, since it also unites all these separate organisms into one great universal rhythm, the pulse of life, from the Gene Keys book. And from the I Ching, the classic book of change, hexagram 5. Waiting, clouds rise above heaven. Pregnant with the waters of life, timelessness is devotion to beauty. Patience is commitment to freshness. Impatience is half-heartedness with entropy. Communicating creation. Waiting intimates that with sincerity and firmness there will be brilliant success and good fortune. It will be advantageous to cross the great stream. Patience is the way in which the shadow transforms into the gift. So it's fundamental to every aspect of the gene keys. It's the field, the spaciousness, the cauldron, in which dynamic change, the alchemy of life occurs. Richard Rudd's 64 Ways, from GeneKeys.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code, a recent clearing of father trauma has completed. This may have created subconscious and consciousness patterns from childhood, attracting people that weren't fully investing in your relationship the same way you were. Healing recent shadow wounds has required being honest with yourself about the relationship positions you put yourself in. Successfully, you've completed those karmic cycles, bringing a sudden ending for transformation. Divine order is also happening, opening the path to receive your blessings. Trust in God's plan of this death and rebirth process. For now, focus on feeling your power returning from giving it away to other people. Use this life force energy to write a new life story, including healthy reciprocal relationships. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. From Divine Brothor the Light, Daniel Giamario, from Turning of the Ages Mystery School. The Festival of the Red Swords. The remarkable Gemini full moon is even more than you thought. There are so many remarkable things about this December 7th Gemini full moon, including the long Mars occultation and the start of the next Mars synodic overstory of Gemini to set the tone of the next 25 months. The occultation and the Mars-Sun opposition occur on the same day as the full moon. 8:08 p.m. PST, 8:08 Lionsgate, Lyran Nation coming in. Mars opposite Sun, 9:42 p.m. PST. Moon conjunct Mars, 8:19 p.m. PST. There is, however, a much less known, but no less important feature of this full moon, called the Festival of the Red Swords. According to the book Chief Festivals of the Druids by John Hugh Roberts, this festival is the oldest of all Druidic festivals. It was also known as the Covenant of Azatlan, and commemorates the ways in which many diverse races and cultures set aside their differences and work together to survive the great disasters that befell global humanity after the fall of Atlantis at the end of the Younger Dryas about 12,000 years ago. This covenant was kept alive most recently when the Celtic Druids linked with the early pre-Roman Christians to create the remarkable synthesis of Celtic Christianity. I became aware of this festival in 1989 prior to its rare occurrence in December of 1990, and gathered a sizable group on the beach at Point Sol, California. This was a good 6 years before I even first learned about the Mars synodic cycle. What is of great interest to me and within our paradigm is how this festival uses both sidereal and synodic criterion. From the book is the following song sung at the festival. Rudi face Andres Antares shall entertain San, the sun, and San is saluted by Aldebaran, and Nergal, Mars, and warrior, be guard at the door. The Druids and the Christians shall meet on the shore, foot to foot, knee to knee, breast to breast, embracing. The criterion is Sun conjunct Antares, the Moon conjunct Aldebaran, and Mars conjunct the Moon and Aldebaran. These phenomena are not specific to signs, but rather the Sun and Moon with the fixed red stars, Antares and Aldebaran. The placement of Mars with Aldebaran is based on the synodic cycle of Mars. These conditions were met on December 2nd, 1990, and not again until this full moon. Looking back, the only other time this happened in the 20th century was December 11th, 1943. Mars, Aldebaran, and Antares are the three red swords. As you gaze on the full moon and experience the occultation, also remember this oldest of druidic ceremonials, commemorating something really quite hopeful and positive, the bringing together of different cultures, races, and religions in the common purpose of surviving the end of Kali Yuga and building a new prime earth at this great turning of the ages. From turningoftheages.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise. Gaia Daily, December 5th through 9th, turning tide. We have been feeling Mercury and Venus in square to Neptune this weekend, bringing an uncertain and unknown energy. These are tense and uncomfortable squares, but happening just as Neptune turns direct, having been retrograde since the end of last June. It's a turning of the tide. These mutable T-squares of Mercury and Venus with Mars retrograde in Gemini and square to Neptune in Pisces are very important in putting us in a position to completely shift our life in a new direction. Once Mars turns direct in January. Today Mercury is crossing over the galactic center of destiny, and Venus will follow on Wednesday, the day of the Gemini full moon. This is about getting our mind in alignment and our feminine back on our original spiritual quest. This full moon will happen right next to Mars retrograde at 16 degrees and 2 minutes Gemini, bringing an energy of culmination around what this Mars retrograde season is all about. It's time to live and proclaim our greater spiritual truth. We've been missing something that is difficult to find once given away, our voice. We are realizing that while we weren't paying attention, totalitarian energies have silenced all non-consenting views. What, are we back in the Dark Ages? We have allowed ourselves to be muzzled and masked, for supernova souls, lifetimes of frustration are brewing deep inside, from where again and again the voice of spirit and reason has been silenced. Jupiter is at the end of Pisces, getting ready to complete this journey back into the Piscean age. Jupiter will move over into Aries on December 21st. Mercury at the end degrees of Sagittarius is making a square with Jupiter. Venus will make this square to Jupiter just after the full moon. These squares are showing us what has been keeping us stuck in the past. We must massively shift our perception and our relationship to the feminine in order to move into the future. We are feeling the tension of our relationship to the feminine and where we have felt disconnected, lost, and alone, with Black Moon Lilith in Cancer exactly opposite of Pluto in Capricorn. We are facing where we have rolled over and played dead, and where we have given over our power and world to false authority. But justice is coming. Once we heal our wound of separation, asteroid goddess Pallas Athena is retrograding back into conjunction with Black Moon Lilith in Cancer, bringing a powerful clarity to this tense opposition. Only true justice can get us out of this mess. Judgment Day is coming. The sun is exactly in trine with Chiron today, and will be opposite of Mars and the moon for the Gemini full moon. We are finding the fight to drop the old stories and be more of who we really are. This full moon is sure to bring up deep emotions around where we have felt held back in our life and expression. We will feel quite a shift of energy when Mercury and Venus move over into the sign of Capricorn. Time to get to work on the practical steps that can get us there. It's a time of focus which we haven't had for quite a while. The galactic center activation of destiny can now be acted on. The medicine is to just keep focused on the step-by-step journey, and eventually you will find yourself at the top of the mountain. Mercury moves over into Capricorn on the day of the full moon. Venus will follow next weekend. The good news is there is a mountain, and you are already on it. From AdrianAlise.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Venus conjunct Hygeia in Sagittarius, and trine Eris retrograde in Aries. Venus is still under the influence of Neptune, a little drunk on the idea of unlimited possibilities, still attempting to gaze at life through rose-colored spectacles. Cheeky Eris sticks her foot out, ready to trip up Venus in her inebriated state just for the giggles, and because it's a fun way to stop her getting into an even bigger mess. Hygeia places her hand on Venus, steadies her with some heart healing. Instantly sober, Venus smiles warmly at both other goddesses. "Thank you," she says. "I'm better now." Eris grins. We too may need to watch where we're going before our passions run away with us. Pay attention to subtle signs and warning signs. Sometimes life, like Eris, trips us up to make us pay attention. There's nothing too heavy here, just a friendly reminder to align with what is sacred to us. Let unconditional love be your tour guide to life's grand adventure. Heal your heart from old troubles and stories. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 201, Red Rhythmic Dragon. Rhythmic is the name for the number 6, and its keywords are balance, organize, and equality. This is the 6th day of the Yellow Warrior wave spell, and we are almost halfway through. How time flies. If you have managed to keep sight of your mission, then well done. Today is about taking care of the practical things and organizing yourself so you are better prepared for what's to come. The rhythmic number or tone adds a nice feel to whatever day it combines with. There is a balancing effect that gets one into a groove. If you want to achieve anything today, balance your mind and make sure your approach is sensible. Don't go mad and don't be lazy either. You'd be surprised how much you can get done when you are in the right frame of mind. Today is Red Dragon, which represents nurturing, birth, and being. The dragon lives in a cave, which is the symbol of the womb of Mother Earth, where life springs from, hence the association with birth and new beginnings. The dragon is the first day of the Tzolk'in, and this getting things started energy can be very useful to tap into. Find whatever cave makes you feel nurtured, take good care of yourself, and you can emerge from the cave with a new zest for life. As it is a rhythmic day, we must organize this retreat and have a practical attitude to the process. The aim today is to restore balance. Use your common sense and remember, taking care of yourself isn't being selfish. Being the strongest, healthiest, and most evolved being that you can become is the best way you can be of use to the planet and all those you love. The guide today is also Red Dragon, and so a double helping of nurturing energy. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Rhythmic Dragon, 6 Emish, Keen 201, 5th of December 2022, Birthing Equality. 5/12/2022 equal 536 equal 59 equal 14 equal 5. 5/5 Liberation Portal. Day codes 5 Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation, Movement. 14 media, publicity, attention, recognition. Month year codes 369, Nikola Tesla code, all month of December. 12, spiritual strength, wisdom, learning, creative self-expression. 3, Holy Trinity, joy, happiness, creativity, communication. 6, heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 9, completion, destiny, service, humanity, grace. 20, the awakening, clear vision. 22, architect of peace, master builder. Keen 201 equal 3, Holy Trinity, joy, creativity, union. Another potent day as we birth the new creation based on equality. Last galactic spin 9 months ago, Keen 201 aligned with the March equinox in 2022. These codes are streaming through the wormhole as we reconnect through the spiral of time. Equinox is when the days and nights are equal length. This denotes balance and order between opposing polarities, night and day, dark and light, masculine and feminine. We have reached a point of neutrality and balance, which is absolutely perfect on this rhythmic dragon day. The rest and balancing effect of the equinox portal is bringing in the benefits today as we reshape our reality with these higher principles. Keen 201 is very joyful and feminine, nurturing yin code, balanced by the yang masculine warrior energy. This marries well with the equinox energies, providing the opportunity to balance our masculine and feminine aspects and our own darkness and light, to harmonize our shadow and integrate it into our whole and complete self. Keen 201 is the first Keen square starting the 11th column of the sacred Zolkeen calendar, representing a doorway, releasing the old and stepping into the new. We also have a 5-5 liberation code, providing the impetus to become illuminated as we break free from the artificial matrix. The 11 can be a challenging path as it usually denotes spiritual initiations and tests in order to pass through the doorway to the higher frequency. We are currently in our 40-day spiritual rite of passage as we head towards the solstice portal through the stargates. The next 20 days we experience all the solar seals of all 20 tribes in column 11. So focus on walking through the doorway that each seal opens. Many lessons to master as we continue to focus on the light in order to pass the test. The 11 can also reveal the polarity challenges of this dualistic paradigm we are transitioning from. This 11 code will be operative for the next 20 days of our dream spell journey down column 11. Give extra impetus for our transformative new beginnings. Lots of opportunities and forward momentum for the peaceful warrior's quest. Day 6 in the yellow warrior wave spell of fearlessly questioning everything in his path with a profound intelligence, disabling the old paradigm and fully focused on forging a new path to a brave new world. It is time to forge a new path to greatness. Courageous rainbow warriors, that is our directive, straight from spirit. Today we are organizing our physical reality for greater balance so we can move forward on our quest to birth the new world. Tone of creation, rhythmic tone 6 in the physical realm. Action balances, power organizes, essence equality. The rhythmic phase is the one where this all-adventuring and radiating miracle that is you learns to walk, but consciously, precisely, with fine organizational instincts. And with superb balance we see. Very soon you have mastered walking and are up and running. Go forth and explore your territory. Today is a great day to find balance in your life and our world, organizing your physical reality and finding the resources needed for your divine quest, reflecting on your purpose and mission to organize for greater balance. It is time to allow your quest to anchor, bringing it forth into your physical reality. Trust in the magic of the larger divine pattern to provide what you need to birth your new reality in our beautiful, loving new world. Blessed be, precious hearts, today we are divinely birthing the new balanced earth and the new time. Today's question is, what do we need to organize and balance in our physical world to nurture and birth our new reality? Divine blessings for creating space for greater divine nurturance, equality, and balance. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 201, Red Rhythmic Dragon. The mantra, the code for today is, I organize in order to nurture. Balancing being. I seal the input of birth. With the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of transformations, activations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. And we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Angel of the Light, Lynn Wood, for another donation. Thank you very much. We appreciate you and your continued support. And we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you. So if you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at egolovecondor.com. I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Starr Kelly, for your membership on YouTube, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. And I'd like to also thank and welcome Divine Brother of the Light, Kraig Adamson, for joining our YouTube membership today also, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork on Etsy. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Kate Ramig, for your purchase today. We appreciate you and your support. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia. Prayer for illumination and peace. Beloved I Am Presence, blaze forth now from the heart of beloved Alpha and Omega, from the heart of beloved Helios and Vesta, into our individual hearts and minds, glorious waves of golden flame of illumination and peace. Flood us with the precious oils of universal knowledge and wisdom. Come now and direct thy precious light rays of divine illumination and peace into every aspect of our lives. Flood the earth and humanity with the golden flame of Christ illumination, understanding, and peace, from the heart of God in the great central sun. Divine flame of illumination, bless my world today. Golden waves of peace, bless my world in God's perfect way. Flame of light so wondrous to behold, I am thy wisdom in all that I am. Golden fountain of illumination, infuse every part of my being with thy golden oil. I am, I am, I am, illumination blazing through my heart, mind, and soul. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed week ahead as we continue our journey through this powerful full moon in Gemini and into the galactivation portal of the 1212. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.